What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a special one. So, as I started doing reviews, I made a top 10 list of the worst movies and a top 10 list of the best movies I watched. Now, we're going to cover the best movies that I have reviewed. I'm not saying they're the best ones that were released this year. I'm not saying they're the best ones overall. I'm talking about the best movies that I have reviewed this calendar year. Let's get into it. They are in no particular order because that was difficult for me to do because I enjoyed all these so much. Some of them hold a close place to my heart. That's probably why they're in this, but it's my channel, so whoosh, here we go. Number one, well, not number one, you know what I'm saying. Let's just dive into it. The Toolbox Murders. So this one here is a super fun movie, super cool movie. Exploitation classic. Great movie. Love the story. I love the acting in it. I love the throwback feel of it. The stuff. This movie is just a fun movie, man. Just super fun. You get some laughs. You get people getting killed by the stuff. And it's just, I don't know. I just have so much fun and I get giddy when I watch this movie. That's why it's in my top 10 of what I've reviewed this year. Hereditary. So there's a lot of hate on this movie. But man, the acting, the story, the ties to the occult and Pyman and stuff like that, that just hits me hard and I just love it, love it, love it. I watch this movie and I still gasp every time at the telephone pole scene. I mean, it's just insane. The Void made the list. Super cool. Again, the occult overtones on it with the people and the mask and just things that are going on with the creatures and stuff. Just a fantastic fun ride of a movie. Disturbing, iconic. It's classic. Coming in on the list as well, High Tension. Now, I've heard a lot of hate about this movie too, but I can never forget the first time I saw this movie and how it freaking rocked me because of the twist at the end, and it blew my mind. And I love watching this movie with people that have not seen it, because then you're sitting there watching them to just see their reaction. And I mean, there's gore, and it's just a fun film. I love it. Thoroughly enjoy it. High Tension. Also making the list this year, Terrifier, of course. The original one. Did a review on this. Absolutely love Art the Clown. I'm glad that there's a new clown that makes Pennywise look like Ronald McDonald, because this is a great slasher film that's just fun. He's creepy. Just great kill scenes and everything. So as far as movies that I've reviewed, I mean, this is like hell of a list, honestly. Also on the list, Dead Alive or Brain Dead. Depends on which version you are watching. Super fun film. Awesome. Iconic, classic film. If you don't have this in your collection, you need it. I mean, it's just fun. It's funny. It's a good time. You just got to get this movie, Dead Alive. Also making the list, The Dentist. This one here is probably a surprise to some people, but man, this movie jacked me up just because I don't hate dentists. I don't hate going to the dentist, but good God almighty, if you do, this is like the stuff of nightmares, but just a great storyline. The guy's pissed. It's like a revenge movie, you know, and he's just had enough. And it just made me cringe quite a bit, so that's why I went with The Dentist. It made the top 10. Of course, Cannibal Holocaust, one of my all-time favorites. I love it. And of course, I did a review on it, so I have to include this in the list because it is just disturbing, shocking, and just a great classic movie. A bit much for some people, but I enjoy it. And lastly, Sleepaway Camp. And yes, it's autographed by Felissa Rose. She loves me. Love you, Felissa. So this one made the list. A lot of people either hate it or love it, but this one's iconic for me. It's another one of those ones where I watch it with people and I wait to see the reaction for the very end. And it's just a cool movie. So again, these are my top 10 in no order whatsoever of movies that I have reviewed this year. And I mean, it was tough to dwindle them. I'd erase one and write another one up there and then erase another one and be like, I still need to include that one. But these were just ones that stood out to me this year doing reviews that were just fantastic that you need in your collection. If you've seen some of these, comment below. Let me know which one of your favorite out of these 10 they are. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you want more information about each one of these, search the channel. You'll find individual videos about each one of these movies because I did reviews on them. So check it out. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. Appreciate y'all so much. Stick around. Got more reviews coming to you.